thousands of U.S. Marines attack the beach and land amphibious tanks. The U.S. teamed with Australia, South Korea, and Japan to conduct a major amphibious assault, an amphibious raid, surface warfare combat operations, and strike warfare on training areas across coastal Australia during the multinational exercise, which began July 13. The U.S. Navy's amphibious contribution to Talisman Sabre 2025 centered on flagship USS America, LHA-6, and the combined force of Expeditionary Strike Group 7, ESG-7, embarked with the 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit. Its realistic and emerging multi-domain capabilities drove innovation and experimentation to inform future force development and defense technology. Rear Admiral Tom Schultz, the commander of ESG-7, said of his group's activities during the Australian War Games. The Pinnacle exercise saw Amphibious Task Group 1 land at Freshwater Beach in the Shoalwater Bay training area in central Queensland, while Amphibious Task Group 2 came ashore in Stanage Bay farther north. The latter group featured the US and Japan landing side by side. The drills, Schultz said, included planning and execution efforts, as well as military operations at sea, in the air, space, cyber, and ashore. Additionally, the U.S. Marine Corps 3rd Assault Amphibious Battalion employed amphibious combat vehicles for the major amphibious assault, marking the first time the 8x8 amphibious vehicles drove on Australian soil. It was also the first time the 31st MEU employed the ACV personnel variants in the Indo-Pacific region outside of training in Okinawa. The ACV's operational debut in the Indo-Pacific occurred last year when the 15th MEU fielded them in Exercise Balikatan in the Philippines. We embraced cooperation and interoperability during Exercise Talisman Sabre, which was demonstrated by our direct operations with 14 ships and expeditionary forces from 6 different nations. By making it our primary focus, we improved our ability to work together with our allies and partner nations to build on our collective strengths, Schultz said. Under Schultz's command as part of ESG-7 were Amphibious Squadron 11, Fibrina 11, and Destroyer Squadron 7, Desrand 7, the amphibious assault ship USS America, the dock landing ship USS Rushmore, LSD-47, the amphibious transport dock ship USS San Diego, LPD-22, the Expeditionary Sea Base USS John L. Canley, ESB-6, landing craft from Naval Beach Unit 7, NBUE-7, a detachment of MH-60S helicopters from the Island Knights of HSC-25, and the guided missile destroyer USS Higgins, DDG-76, from Desron-15. During the Australian drills, ESG-7 conducted operations from John L. Canley and multilateral group sails through Hydrographer's Passage and Capricorn Channel, according to Schultz. We learned that, while Exercise Talisman Sabre stressed our capabilities, it was absolutely worth the effort to work by, with, and through our allies and partners to build our combined ability to ensure a free and open Indo-Pacific, Schultz said. In what was a massive show of force, these amphibious lodgements put forces ashore to act as pincers of a blocking force, while a separate motorized force moved in to defeat the Red Force from the fictitious People's Republic of Ulvana. According to the U.S. Army's wargaming tool, Decisive Action Training Environment, Ulvana is a communist nation that resembles China. The notional enemy is located in Eastern Asia and borders 3 major bodies of water, the Yellow Sea, the East China Sea and the South China Sea. An accompanying map of Ulvana shows it occupying the territory of modern China. China, described by the US as the pacing threat, is a top security concern in defense planners' minds. Chinese aggression against Taiwan represents a serious flashpoint in the Indo-Pacific region. Exercise Talisman Sabre advances a free and open Indo-Pacific by providing an opportunity to execute combined, joint integrated combat training. It strengthens our relationships and interoperability among key allies and enhances our collective capabilities to respond to a wide array of potential security concerns, Schultz said. As part of American deterrence, the Blue-Green Team of ESG-7 and the 31st MEU play an instrumental role in protecting the security, freedom and prosperity in the Indo-Pacific region, Schultz said. The 31st MEU America Amphibious Ready Group team brings a cohesive Navy-Marine Corps combined arms presence to the region, where they're able to operate from the land, air, or at sea. They're ready to respond across a range of military operations to deliver decisive, integrated American naval power, Schultz said. All told, Talisman Sabre brought together 40,000 personnel from 19 nations, making this year the largest iteration yet. When the Australia-led exercise kicked off in 2005, it was a bilateral drill that included only the US and around 16,000 troops.